Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It's Alpha 15. We're in Tiny Town. People are doing stone cutting. Isn't that exciting? And we're continuing to develop our base, which is certainly far from tiny at this point. Although I feel like we've done a relatively good job of being compact. I forgot that one of the mechanoids at some point smashed that little wall piece. So we'll see if we can't get that rebuilt. And if someone can haul this debris away, that wouldn't be too bad either. Although, I guess, no, it's in a dumping stockpile, so no, we're fine, that's good. Got some IDs set up over here, and we're building on some guns because this is a danger zone. Danger! That we're going to pop open. Actually, I should pop it open from the other side. What am I thinking? Now that... Yeah, because it'll just go through our normal kill zone at this point. You know what? Hold on. Cancel that. Yeah, let's just get... I'm going to get everyone restricted to Area 1. Except for Klindos, who is going to go and deconstruct right here. I'm going to deconstruct that. We're going to flick this switch. Klindos. Prioritize deconstructing that. That's going to be fine. Someone's going to switch this on. There it goes. Oh! Well, that's... Okay. Sometimes they're full of mechanoids, and other times they are not. So, this... I guess what I want to do is open this. Klindos, eat your meal. Oh, we need a hauler for that. Sure, fine. So we need someone who can haul, who's not slowed down, and also not critical to whatever efforts and things. And I don't, you know what? Cam might be a good pick actually for this. You have no real injuries. Yeah, I'm going to unrestrict Cam. Tell you to come over here and open this up. And then you'll be ready to run away. I don't like that it's on the other side of the doorway. I don't know if it's going to open everything. Okay, it does open a fair bit. Some of these people are sick. Are you guys aggroed right away? I mean, new area has been revealed. It's because it was the first time we came in here. You're resting. Oh, you're not actually attacking me. Got some mega scarabs. No, you're fine. What? Okay, that was the least dangerous area of all time. Lars over here is quite hurt. Are you someone we're interested in? Yeah, we can do you. That's going to be fine. David, you're a doctor. Why don't you go ahead and rescue Lars? Luciferum. Oh, very nice. So these have all been opened up. So we're going to go and claim this area. And... we're going to deconstruct these crypto caskets. We're going to be deconstructing the guns here as well. We've got the restriction turned off, right? Yes, good. So I'm going to deconstruct that. And we're going to be looking at building a wall here and here. There we go. Excellent. What is this wall made out of anyway? Steel, right. So we can get some steel out of this. Actually, we may end up deconstructing all of it at some point. And wouldn't that be handy? We can go and switch this off to save power. Not that we have a power problem at this time. This door being stuck open kind of annoys me a little bit, but it's not the worst. You're going to attend to Lars. Oh, yeah, we did just rescue you as opposed to capture you. Hold on. I forgot about that. You only get herbal meds. Shit. And we haven't even, like, rescued you, so you're not getting necessarily any medicine whatsoever. Yeah, I'm not sure that we can do anything with you at this point. I think I screwed that up, you guys. I'm terribly sorry. I don't think we're going to get to recruit him. Oh, well. Worst case scenario, we practice our medicine a little bit. With Garrett over there. We are going to deconstruct the rest of this. Because we don't need it, and then we're going to figure out the rest relatively soon. Okay. Too much paranoia. Klindos, what are you up to? Consuming a meal. Sure. And then, yes, you're going to build a machining table, which is exactly what I wanted you to do. Wonderful. People still need treatment probably for gut worms is what's going on there, I suspect. Get this built. Set up a bill. So first is disassemble mechanoids forever. Thank you. Next, We do need Kevlar vests. Or Kevlar helmet. I don't remember the difference between these two. We'll have to check. Can you also make body armor? Armor vest, yeah. Armor vest and Kevlar versus military helmet. $10.35. $10.25. So Kevlar is better. Military needs a component. Everything needs components. So Kevlar was better, right? Unless there's something else. I mean, covers these three, does that. It's got a market value of 300. Lower market value. Okay, so we're not making military helmets. I'm going to do this. We're going to do until we have blah. We're just going to try to keep, say, 2 each in our inventory. But this is the important thing over here, to do that. We probably need relatively high skill to do this. No skill, none. Really? That being said, I don't think we want to waste any material. We got to make sure we've got at least a crafting skill of, say, I don't know, 5 to make those. All right, you're being pulled apart. We're getting components. I think we get plasteel out of that, too. There's the plasteel. Excellent. Someone's going to start working on the prosthetics right away. Brilliant. This is broken down right away. That should be fine. This is going to get torn apart at some point. Garrett. Is that really part of Area 1? Or did I even forbid you? I probably did that. Vitals monitor is done. Let me assign you in a second here. Garrett. Yeah, I unrestricted you last time, which is not good. Also, the strutting doesn't have a fixed sleep schedule. You still would have done it. Garrett, you're supposed to be restricted to Area 1 because you're goddamn too slow. Way, way, way too slow. Mind that, and assign some new research. Mortars. Let's get it going. A lot of little sounds going on in various places. Like drilling sounds. Where's that coming from? Like, I would have thought the machining, but it's not there. Oh, it's probably from the prosthetics. Yeah, that's almost certainly what's going on there. Drill, baby, drill. We got the foot. Prosthetic arm is next. Prosthetic foot is next. Oh, I'm really excited about this. Probably we'll do Klindos's arm first. We also really need more medicine to actually finish the medical bed. In fact, I may want to wait until the medical bed is done. Here's something I don't remember. Do we have the vitals monitor? Tech? Now, I don't think the orientation matters. It's just proximity. Needs to be placed adjacent to a medical bed. Actual medical... Well, not literal hospital bed. A medical bed will work, but I do want it there. It's going to take a shit ton of steel. That's probably okay. Curious to see what we get out of this. We might get plasteel, actually. I'm trying to remember what you get out of... Or what it takes to build those. Psychic Sooth Pulsar. Temporary mood boost to everyone on the map. Well, that might pay off. And an animal soother as well. And yeah, that is a lot of noise. So Lars is going to go. Suppose we could have stripped these people. You know what, Garrett? Why don't you go ahead and... apparently not do that? You're resting. How come? Well, you're sick and you do need to be treated. We do have more than one doctor going on. We have a lot of people with, I mean, not super mega high skill, but a decent amount. Cam's at 11. I mean, in a sense, that might make sense to have Cam be the only person to do it, therefore practice, therefore put us in a better location to do, you know, good operations later on. We're going to go ahead and uninstall this piece of art. And instead, we're going to install the new piece of art. Oh, it's only normal quality. Yeah, still, I'll uninstall them both regardless. Clint, could we get you to prioritize deconstructing these traps? I'm super nervous about someone being an idiot. Deconstruct some more. And one more. There we go. Bionic foot is done. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is turn off the doctoring. Oh, an 11 there is not bad. And everyone who's a little bit lower. Now, Dr. David, you don't have anything. You're stoned. We need to catch these people when they're not stoned. Okay, Cam's not currently stoned, which is good. I don't really care necessarily who does it. We're going to install a bionic foot in your left foot, which has been shot off. Okay, let's start with that. And you're not going to be in the hospital bed. I don't know if that makes much of a difference. Or... Oh, wait. Oh, in here. But there's no light in here. There we go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get you in the proper hospital room. Cam, we're going to wait a second. Once he's in here, good. I'm going to get you to prioritize operating on Garrett. So you got your skill 11. You've got nothing weird that should stop you from being successful. You've got light, you've got a sterile floor, you've got a good bed. It's not a hospital bed, but it's a good bed. Let's go to town. Says I can always, like, move this to one of these out of bed temporarily. Come on, success. Yes, I think that worked. Boom, bionic foot. Your moving is back. So instead of moving at a terrible, terrible rate, you now move at a better rate. I mean, you will once you're conscious again. So that's fantastic. Okay, next up is going to be Klindos. I'm not going to... Well, I guess I could do it now. It's fine. Well, we'll wait until one of the bed's free. Derp, derp. Still waiting for medicine over here, which isn't going to help if we're doing the operation. But that was a huge success. That's really nice to see. And Garrett, you'll no longer have to be restricted. Congratulations. Oh, there's our bionic arm. Wonderful. I guess we were still hearing the noise from it. I don't remember if any other people's body parts were missing. We're going to do a scan of people relatively soon. No reason to rush right now. But, when I say that, actually, we do want to do a run-through right now because it's going to take us a while to build it. So that's our bionic arm for Klindos. Yep, that's it. Okay, excellent. And the bed's free. So, Klindos, I'm going to get you to operation. Install bionic arm, left shoulder. And I'm going to get you to come to this bed over here. And then Cam, how tired are you? Tired? You're not that tired. You are hungry. I'm going to get you to wake up, get your food and everything like that. Do not get stoned. I'm going to play some billiards, which I'm kind of okay with. Okay, you're in a relatively good mood, so I'm going to get you to... so David's going to go to work on you. Is David stoned? David is stoned, so I'm going to cancel David and get Cam to go and do the operation on Klindos. You really got to babysit this stuff. It is so nice to be able to build our bionic parts at this point, though. And if we can get Klindos' arm, that's going to be fantastic. Hopefully there's not a giant disaster. I'm mostly worried about losing material. But no, we successfully attached a bionic arm to his left shoulder. He's more machine than man now. Fantastic. So hopefully deconstruct some things faster. So Garrett over here. You're still cranky as shit. But your movement is 115%. Excellent. Your manipulation's still a little bit worse. Your vision's still a little bit worse. But you can still do a lot. You've got some good skill. You're just an older dude. Yeah, go ahead and get stoned. Yeah, because you were miserable and we're still encouraging you to smoke up every day. That's fine. Did you die? Oh, this Louis guy died. Oh, that's a shame. Steel Point's going to go and I think carry him away, but strip him first. And then, okay, someone else is going to go and bury him. That I'm okay with. I actually get some closing out of that. More things being decomposed over here or deconstructed. Lots of steel and uranium. Okay, so no plasteel out of that, which is a bit unfortunate, but hardly the end of the world. We do have some plasteel kicking around from deconstructing the mechanoids, which is fine and handy-dandy. Looks like we lost some walls over here, actually. Let's go ahead and rebuild the sandstone walls like that. We got our defenses here. That feels good. Garrett is hauling. I mean, he's still moving slow, I guess, because of the snow, which I guess is pretty legit. You're going to haul those blocks away, which is all okay. All right, I still think I need another production center, but that's good. These guys are just normal art. We're going to sell at some point. I mean, you get a lot more money selling high-quality art, but I do think we really want a good piece of art in the fun room. And we've got some people who are idle. Garrett and David. Because I guess there's not a free crafting table, because they would be doing that. Oh, Garrett, you can go back to mining, actually. In fact, as a high priority thing, because you're relatively enthusiastic about it. And you move faster now. That's exactly the sort of person we want to do mining. Now, mining in the winter is still a little bit crap because of the slow speed. We could also go and maybe put another tunnel in here to get there a little faster, but I don't know. We don't necessarily need that much steel right now because we've actually got a lot inside, but I don't think it's a problem to get some of that in there. Good stuff. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable, at least for now. We do have a lot of guns kicking around, and I'm willing to bet there's some people who are not armed. Garrett, you're pretty bad at shooting, so we will give you the poor SMG. That's fine. You're armed. You're armed. You're not armed, but I think you're the... Right, you're the brawler. We don't have a melee weapon for you, because we have sold them historically. Steel point can't do anything violent, which is fine. Okay, no, we're relatively fine on our armaments at this time. I'm okay with that. Things are being hauled and worked. We're going to dig at compacted steel. Really, Klindos. Because it's level 4. We really don't have anything being constructed right now. Well, I guess the thing to do will actually be to mine this out over here, and maybe even deconstruct a few more things inside the base here. So that we can prep some more, I don't know, rooms of some kind over here for construction and whatnot. We could actually make this one giant room. There is, the way it works is something collapses if it's more than 6 tiles away from a wall or support of some kind. Well, it's 6.9 if it's diagonal, but effectively it works the same way. So if I were, I think if I did that, I think all these tiles would, there might be one little case over here that's not within 6. We'll see. But I'm willing to bet most of this would be, and we could probably go and mine out the rest of this over here and get a giant, giant spacious room for a bunch of construction going on. And I'm not counting the tiles. I suppose I could. What's an easiest way to count? I guess with the plan tool. So like, let's say from over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's supported from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that would also be all supported, so that's all good. Like from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if that would actually get roofed or not. Which actually, I think, would mean, rather than building the support here, it might be fine, but rather than build it there, I'm just going to build one over there. And that, I bet you, reaches everything. We can have one giant room, feel very spacious, decorate it nicely, everyone's going to be okay. I mean, decoration range still has a range. Like, it's possible that Dutras here can't actually see the sculpture. No, he does. Plus 145 beauty. And actually, the furniture is really beautiful in there, too. It's really quite cool. So, if we look at Dutras, beauty, yeah, really high. Excellent. Everything's really high. So we've got hard snow. It is snowing. It's cold outside. We've got lots of power inside, which is nice. Temperatures mostly... it's actually not that high over here. It is a really big area, and it's just only got one heater in there. It's not that critical that it's that high. Well, I say that. It would be nice if the bedrooms were warmer. I think it might be a good idea. I don't know. I was going to say build a little wall here. But maybe just a second heater in this area. A roof has collapsed. Okay. Oh, we need Klindos. You don't have the material. What do we have? Oh, it's limestone that we've got. Hold on. Limestone. Right. Right there. Prioritize that. There we go. And then you rebuilt the roof. Excellent. Okay, that's all in. We really do want to double up on some of this, too. Probably something like that. Maybe on the other side as well. For now, that's going to be sufficient. But yeah, I think this will hold up all the walls now. We have to be a little bit careful about clearing out this area later on, but I think for now we're okay. Certainly we're going to want all this stuff to be hauled out. And again, we're going to want this all floored. I'll probably just make a wood floor because it looks nice. And with that in mind, let's go ahead and... I know this is just a waste of time. But is it? When it comes to style, I'm going to remove that floor and we'll replace it with something better. Okay, research. Weapons, charge shots, surrogate organs, all really good. We don't need hydroponics. Oh, right. I was talking about maybe building another hothouse. Less for food, because raw food is fine. And more for, drugs and things. Maybe just a giant Devil Strand area. I realize the Devil Strand takes forever to grow, but the stuff you get out of it is really nice. Actually, I think we really need a lot more cotton. So at the very least, we probably dedicate half the area to just more cotton. And I think that would be fine. So this is 8 unroofed bits over here. Is there any easy way to find that? I don't know if this is relevant. I mean, this all has a roof. Should all have a roof anyway. Just in case. Make sure. There you go. Things will be roofed. Got a mad animal, crazy squirrel, right over here. Hunt. Absolutionist does not use weapons, so Absolutionist is going to be hunted down. Run, Absolutionist. I'm going to recruit you, run you over this way, or run this way. Your rescue's coming. You can do it. Hopefully you don't get shot in the head by your own teammates. I'm sure that won't happen. That never happens. Mimber with the SMG. We're going to go and get you sideways. Clindos. There we go. Good. Phew. Absolutionist. Hopefully weren't scratched in the eye. Of course you were scratched in the eye. Of course. The squirrels always go right for the eyeballs. 100% of the time. I don't know why that is. But it seems to be like a true fact. Nope. The Strutting is starting fires. Oh, really? What were you so cranky about? Rebuff? Darkness? Doesn't seem like you should have been that unhappy, but alright, whatever. I mean, maybe as a pyromaniac, you just start doing it randomly anyway, even if you're not super cranky. And you know what? That would be totally legit. You know, I totally understand that. I can't complain too much if that sort of nonsense starts to happen. It's not truly nonsense. So we really do need to make money if we're looking to be able to bulk purchase probably more plasteel to supply maybe some bionics and things like that. Now, I'm wondering if we can turn a profit by selling bionics in exchange for buying plasteel. I bet probably not. That's quite a deep little thing. What are you building? Oh, you're building an armor vest. Excellent. Yeah, because if we can get everyone in armored vests, then all of a sudden combat becomes... and the helmets. Combat becomes surprisingly safe. I don't remember. Did I count from, like, this wall here? 6. Yeah, that looks okay. I think we can deconstruct all this. And get some steel out of this. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully no one dies from a roof collapse because I've miscalculated something. That would be terrible. Right now, this is counting as fully indoors, so everything here is considered to be roofed in some fashion. Now, I don't know if this is the sort of place that a bug infestation might happen. I can't remember. There's all sorts of weird limits and things that can affect whether a bug infestation happens. Metal tiles, again, here, what I'm going to do is remove that floor. I think we'll recover some of the metal. And we'll replace it with a wooden floor. Because it looks nice. Even though apparently it's not that beautiful. I like it. So there it is. Oh, we will be building a hothouse somewhere in here too. So actually, we may not be as worried about the support pillar. Actually, I think it might be nice to build one in this corner. Let's see here. Let's carve that away. That's going to be fine. And then... there we go. Nice and thick over there. Minor break risk. Garrett's still having some issues. I mean, he is the pessimist, which hurts a lot. He's still a million miles away. Terrain rehabilitation. Allows you to correctly layer dirt on smooth stone and other terrain to make underground research. Greenhouses. Grr. We can start developing charge shots devices. I don't know what kind of components we're going to need for that. I'm really concerned. Alright. Tell you what. Let's pick up deep drilling. We do need the ground penetrating radar to find resources. And that's insanely expensive. But let's see what we can do. So, floor, right, one of the things I could do is do the tilled soil before. Which I can do on the floor, but not the wait. Standard soil tastes like dirt. It looks like I can build it on floor. which seems a little bit odd. I can build it on wooden floor. But not the tilled. So I assume the soil is what I've unlocked. So presumably, I guess you build a normal floor. Yeah, that counts as soil. So you build a normal floor first, and then you convert it into soil. This is a mod, by the way. I still want to get the steel out of here. A roof has collapsed. Okay. I have to be a little careful. Garrett, I'm going to get you to cancel this job a second here. I don't want any more roof to collapse. So, let's see here. Misc. No. Sun lamp. In there. And then we are going to... I guess we'll keep using limestone here because, you know, fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the 6th tile is where we build the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6th tile is where we build this. And then once that goes up, we might go and remove that. I guess I should build a couple of doors over there. Like this. And there you go. I can mine that out now. I think that would be pretty safe. Clintus, actually, I'm going to get you to prioritize, say, finishing this wall right over here. There you go. And then I'll feel much safer about my supports. And deconstruct that. It might cause a roof to collapse, but it won't be under whoever removes this. And that's going to be a good idea. So we'll do that, and then we'll figure out what we need. No, no collapse. Excellent. We've got the doors. We've got this. So we're also going to go and floor this with wood. Because apparently that's the thing that can happen. Garrett, I'm going to wake you up just because I'm now annoyed about that little spit of land. Apparently you got halfway there and decided you needed to eat instead. I guess that's kind of legit. Wow, that is a shitty armor vest. There we go. And then wood floor. So once that's down, then we'll build soil on top of that. And then we'll start planting indoors. I mean, it's not that different than if we just extended out, say, this way or something like that. We're building exactly the same structure. We could basically build wherever we wanted. Maynard is a bartender. He is psychically dull. He is a pessimist, but he's a bartender. And you know what? That makes up for a lot of ills. There's nothing you can't do. You've got no health injuries, no health problems. That's fantastic. We are going to rename you to Rendezvous. Rendezvous. Boom. Well, welcome. I'm happy you RSVP'd for this rendezvous, and welcome to the party, Mr. Bartender. I mean, what kind of party would it be without a bartender? You get that. You are pretty good at negotiating. I'm going to enable you as well so you can chit-chat with people. You have a lot of passion for animal handling. We'll turn it on so you can do some training. Other than that, let's see here. Well, you can haul, and that counts for a lot. And you've got some passion for growing. You know what? We are opening up a new thing. So tell you what, I'm going to enable growing very high for you. And you're basically going to be very similar to Cam here. You are going to basically grow and then maybe do a little hauling. And that'll be that. And occasionally a little bit of negotiation. And that is a perfectly fine way for you to spend your time, my friend. Perfectly fine way. No complaints to that whatsoever. We need to make sure that the power reaches into this properly. I'm going to get it all the way over here to give us some more options in the future. Same thing over here. That's going to be fine. Also, I tend to put batteries in these rooms. I think we've got lots of battery power at this point, so I'm not as worried. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go and mine that out there, and we can put in another power conduit there and get a bit of redundancy. Mine it out, then build a wall, and then do that. I do want a lot more cotton growth, because we need a lot of cloth for things, and we don't have that much kicking around. That is food poisoning, group of travelers coming by. Oh, let's go and see what they've got. We've got Soto and Hippo. Tolerant, psychically dull, greedy. You can't art, you can research like crazy, and other than that, you can do a lot of things. Now, you're from Gardener's Community. We pissed him off a little recently? No, not that much at all. So, we will... Oh, you're just passing through. I can't recruit you. You're not visitors, you're just passing through. Okay, so no socializing. A bit of a shame, but not too much. We will be flooring this whole thing up soon, but that's okay for now. We are going to rebuild the limestone wall here. So this is all indoors. It's all roofed up over here, which is fantastic. If we do go and change anything over here, there's a possibility of a bit of roof collapse, so we'll consider maybe not doing that. I don't know. On the other hand, what I think is actually going to happen over here is there's going to be some... Yeah, you know what? Keep it there. That's going to be fine. We might extend this out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this area over here. And another little stall. Is this an attack? Nope. Actual visitors this time from Gardener's Community. And there's a lot of them. We can't you can't dumb labor. I don't know. I mean, you've got some other stuff going on. And at this point, we don't need that many people to be hauling. We're mostly maybe looking for a high-level crafter. No, definitely not. Good medicine, good research. You're also an optimist. Okay, you can't dumb labor or skilled labor. The problem is you would be idle all the time. Well, that's okay. I could get you to be the full-time researcher. And medicine as a top priority. This would keep you busy. You know what? No health problems? Not really. Optimist is good. We're going to try to recruit you. That's Kit. And what about Suta over here? Okay, so we'll just try to recruit one person. See if we can get Kit, and then that means Mimber over here can stop researching and actually become mostly focus on a lot of hauling and stuff, which, you know, in a sense is a shame. But we can use someone that's on full-time hauling like that. Okay, it looks like all our flooring's done over here. So what I'm going to do, and I mean, I'm going to floor everything else as well. But short term, so now we can put soil on this. Excellent. Wonderful. And that's what we're going to do. It's a lot of work to set up a little farming area. But, you know, it's going to be very, very good. You need sandstone blocks, and we don't have that right now. I'm going to cancel you, and we're going to put a limestone wall over there, of which we have lots of material. Klindos is sick with food poisoning. That's a damn shame. Improving some relationships. Excellent. We've got an armor vest. No one's wearing it. Well, actually, I think someone took off their shitty armored vest and put on a really good one, is what happened there. So that's totally okay, and eventually we'll sell that. Or what we'll do is we'll probably set up a cremation thing, which would probably make sense if it was closer to the front door. We're a little crowded over here, though. I might just put it inside of here. It means we have to haul bodies a fair while to burn them, though. Yeah, front door really makes it a lot better. I'm actually thinking what we do is we may go and take apart the comms console and just move it somewhere else. We might not get all of our components from it along the way, but that's okay. Ah, there we go. And we got a recruit from Kit over here. Wonderful. We're going to wrap this episode up in a second here, but let's go ahead and rename Kit to it's No Hummus Can Hold Me. We're just going to call you No Hummus. No Hummus. No Hummus Can Hold Me. Welcome to the group. So we're going to turn off researching on Mimber, who is admittedly extremely good and quick at it right now. But Mimber can also haul and clean, and there's a lot of value to that. Meanwhile, No Hummus, we'll do this, we'll do this. We'll absolutely doctor if that comes up as a possibility. We're going to leave the doctoring on these people as well. But again, when we need to do operations, we'll micromanage that a bit more. You're going to do this. Your animal handling is actually pretty good as well. But mostly what you're going to do is you're going to spend your time researching. We can just leave it as a 3. Like, it doesn't matter, because you won't have anything to do here most of the time. The rest of the time you'll spend researching. Now Mimber's going to be doing a lot of hauling, which has a huge amount of value. And hopefully winter will break soon. It's the 13th day of winter. We'll get rid of the snow, and then we'll probably do a whole bunch of mass mining all over the place. No MS has nothing to do at this time because Mimber is still doing some research. I'm just going to recruit, unrecruit Mimber, recruit, unrecruit No Hummus, and there we go. A little bit of a swap of roles, and that's going to be fine. Well, folks, thank you very much for watching another episode of this. I mean, our town is not tiny anymore. Still feeling really good. I don't remember, like, we had... Oh, yes, we're still in Phoebe Chillax. Extreme difficulty Phoebe Chillax. At some point, we might switch over to Cassandra Classic, but I have to say, it has been so satisfying to actually be able to, you know, build a base in this base building game for a change. Because normally, we don't really get to do that, because we just get overwhelmed with attacks. It's not that we haven't gotten some pretty big attacks so far. I mean, we got the mechanoids attack us, and we were fine. Totally fine at defending that. And it's not like we haven't had fires and all kinds of other disasters. But getting a chance to actually do base building, it's a nice change. It is a nice change. You're going to go build some soil, which is great. We'll get some farming up here going on at some point. You're going to rest. Could you work on this a little bit more? I mean, you walked all the way out here. The other thing I'm going to do, while this is keeping our construction people admittedly, you know, very, very, very busy, we're going to go, and actually let me do some flooring in here too. And actually the doorway's over here. Like that. This doorway. All up in here. I mean, we're going to need a lot of wood for this, but that's okay. I want to get rid of the snow and the uncut earth, which looks dumb. And just get everything standardized just to wood. Some of the snow here is going to stick around, especially here. This is snow on wood, but it's going to melt away as things get warmer, and that's going to be okay. Speaking of which, we could set up some heaters in here. Well, we're going to need a bunch of heaters in this room. So I guess I could go ahead and at least do those now. I mean, they're just going to soak power until we get the plants, which, so, you know, may or may not be ideal, but I don't know. It's going to be fine. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. See you next time.